Hello, and welcome to Nearpod app for a digital classroom. My name is Pedro Garcia, and I will be hosting this lesson for you. Lesson 1 is called Downloading an App. So this is our to-do list. First of all, we're going to be getting an Apple ID, and I have provided a URL to take you directly to the Apple website. Second of all, we're going to be downloading the Nearpod app for the teacher version. It'll be your task to download the student version. So if you cut and paste the URL that I have provided for you, it will take you directly to the Apple ID website. But if you want to do a simple search, you can just type apple.com from your browser, and it's going to take you directly to the Apple website. On the upper right hand side corner, you will see a search option. You can type Apple ID. When you do that, you're going to get an option here. You will click on the option where it says My Apple ID, Learn More. You will be triggered into a brand new screen, and you have two options here. One is to manage your Apple ID if you already have an Apple ID, but we are going to be creating a new Apple ID. If you already have one, you can skip this step, but if you don't, I'm going to help you do that today. Okay, this is how you create an Apple ID. You will insert basic demographic information here, your name, middle name, last name. Your Apple ID is going to be a valid email address. So you type in your address in this space. You create your own password, and Apple is requesting that you have at least this criteria. You include at least one lowercase character. You have at least one capital letter. Have at least one number. The password must not contain multiple identical consecutive characters and not be the same as the account name, as in you cannot use your email as your password. It has to be at least 8 characters long, and it should not be a common password. It's going to ask you for some security questions, so you would do that as you typically said any other password. You include your date of birth, and this is an option for a rescue email address, your mailing address, your preferred language, and this is completely optional as far as your email preferences if you would like to get some news and offers from Apple. It's going to also ask you to type in characters for verification. Once you do so, you click on Create an Apple ID. When you do that, you're almost automatically going to get an email. The email is going to look something like you see on my screen, where it says Apple, and it's going to ask you to verify your Apple ID. Great. You've got an email from Apple. The subject matter should state, verify your Apple ID. When you open that email, there is a welcome message, and right below it, you see that there is a link. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to your browser, directly into the Apple website. On that welcome screen, you will verify your email address. The moment you click on that email address, you will see the verification. Your email has been verified. Now you're all set with an Apple ID and your password. But wait, I would suggest that you write down your Apple ID and your password. You will be needing those later. If for some reason you're having trouble either retrieving your email address or your Apple ID password, then I suggest you use apple.com support. If you visit the homepage for Apple, there is a tab labeled Support. If you visit the Apple ID support, you will have different options, such as retrieving the password, security questions, and frequently asked questions. Now we're ready to go shopping for the apps. For this step, you need to use your teacher iPad. The icon you're looking for on your iPad to visit the App Store is that blue circle with an A on it. When you click on it, you will be directed to the App Store homepage. It is actually very user-friendly. Right off the bat, you will see different options available for you. What we're going to do today is visit the search option on the upper right-hand side. You will type Nearpod. When you do so, you will click on download the icon for the app. But caution, there are two different applications. The one you're looking to download to your iPad, it's the Nearpod on the left-hand side. The Nearpod student on the right-hand side of my screen will be what you will be downloading on the student-issued device. When you do your download, Apple Store is going to ask you to input your email address and your password. The icon you will see on the screen as the one you see here, it's a Nearpod. It's going to be a gray and orange aqua icon. Now you will try it. Before you move on to lesson 2, download Nearpod for student on a student issued device. See you in lesson 2.